welcome back. Today we will take a look back on Season 1, Episode 2 of Doctor Who, titled End of the World, originally aired on the BBC on April 2nd, 2005. As a late April Fool's joke, the BBC decided to throw a lot of content in this episode, which further pushes the woke agenda. Only it is no joke. That is all being done with a purpose, in an attempt to destroy the fabric of logic. The first edit comes just a few minutes into the episode. One of the things the left hates most is that of religion. Listen to the announcer as the shuttle is docking.
Shuttles 5 and 6 now docking. Guests are reminded that Platform 1 forbids the use of weapons, teleportation, and religion. Earth death is scheduled for...
I can somewhat understand the thought behind the announcement of no weapons, but even at an airport, they don't make announcements over the terminal that you can't have weapons. Then, following up saying that there is no religion allowed just seems something out of the left's playbook. I think this needs a little adjusting. Delete, delete, delete.
Shuttles 5 and 6 now docking. Earth death is scheduled for 15:39, followed by...
Another part of the new series has been the pushing of drugs and alcohol. In this next scene, we see how the writers make light of alcohol by joking about Rose having a hangover. Is this just an excuse to make light of drunkards? Or is it just bad writing? You be the judge.
What day is it?
Wednesday, all day. You got a hangover? Oh, I tell you what.
That small bit of dialogue really is not needed. Not even for comedic relief, as that scene did not need any comedy injected there. Let me fix this through the wonders of delete, delete, delete.
What day is it?
Wednesday, all day. Oh, I tell you what. Put quid in that lottery syndicate. I'll pay you back later.
This next scene is overloaded with references to creating a Doctor Who would actually be interested in having a sexual relationship with an Earthling, or to him, an alien. Watch this clip.
I don't know. But the maintenance duct is just behind our guest suite. I could show you. And your wife?
Well, she's not my wife.
Partner?
No.
Concubine?
No.
Prostitute?
Whatever I am, it must be invisible. Do you mind? Tell you what, you two go and pollinate. I'm going to catch up with the family. Quick word with Michael Jackson.
Don't start the fight. I'm all yours.
And I want you home by midnight.
Earth death in 15 minutes.
This would be equated to much like a human having a sexual relationship with an animal. On top of this push of a non-platonic relationship between the Doctor and his companions throughout the series, they also make light of prostitution. Let us correct this problem. Delete, delete, delete.
I don't know. But the maintenance duct is just behind our guest suite. I could show you.
I'm all yours.
Earth death in 15 minutes.
Next, we have the pleasure to have some more LGBT agenda to be forced on us. Here, Cassandra talks about having been a little boy at one point in her life. Take a look.
Blossom into a red giant, and my home will die. That's where I used to live when I was a little boy, down there. Mummy and Daddy had a house.
We learn throughout this episode, as well as others, that Cassandra has been addicted to the knife through plastic surgery. It really should come to as no surprise that she attempted to have a gender reassignment surgery as well. But this just feels like a push to normalize and celebrate gender dysphoria. As we know, having parts of your body cut off or added does not change your software. It only changes your hardware. Delete, delete, delete.
Will blossom into a red giant, and my home will die. That's where I used to live. Mommy and Daddy had a house built into the side of the Los Angeles.
In this scene, we have Jade using her vines to assist the doctor in the capture of one of those spider robots. Seems like a very useful tool for a plant-based creature to have.
Is it part of the retro?
I don't think so. Hold on. Hey, nice Liana.
Thank you. I'm not supposed to show them in public.
Don't worry, I won't tell anybody.
As you can see by her comment about not showing them in public, is supposed to be another sexual comment. At least that's the way it comes off. Judging by the source, I'm sure that is what it is all about. It wasn't even clever, as plant sexual organs are not in the vine. So why don't we just nip this one in the bud? Delete, delete, delete.
Is it part of the retro?
I don't think so. Hold on. Hey, nice Liana.
Thank you.
As we move on, we are greeted with yet more sexually charged jokes, this time from Cassandra, joking about her fifth husband. Have a look.
Force fields gone, with the planet about to explode. At least it'll be quick. Just like my fifth husband. Shame on me.
Think about it this way. If you were talking with a stranger and they made a joke about their sex life, would you sit there and laugh? Or would you think of it as an awkward moment? Why don't we just take this awkward moment and make it better in the Doctor Who universe? Delete, delete, delete.
Fields gone, with the planet about to explode. At least it'll be quick.
Safety systems.
Bye-bye, darling.
Safety systems.
Bye-bye, my darling.
Heat level.
Our last clip comes at the very end of the episode. The Doctor brings Rose back home to see Earth as she has come to know it. As they are standing in the street, they smell the sweet aroma of chips. Rose suggests that the Doctor pay, and then makes a comment about him being a bad date.
Oh, can you smell chips?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want chips.
Me too.
Right then, before you get me back in that box, chips it is and you can pay.
No money.
What sort of date are you? Come on then, tightwad, chips are on me.
First of all, who said that the two of them going to watch the destruction of planet Earth was even a date? What kind of person would want to do something like that as a date night anyway? This scene was removed as it makes the shift from the old series into the new and less improved. The Doctor should not be sharing a relationship with a human in this way. So why even joke about it? Delete, delete, delete.
Oh, can you smell chips?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want chips.
Me too.
Right then, before you get me back in that box, chips it is and you can pay.
no money.
Come on then, tightwad. Chips are on me. I've only got 5 billion.
This episode had a total of 38 seconds worth of removals. Not much in the grand scheme of things, and it really shows how little is lost by not including things that don't pertain to Doctor Who as a whole. Join back up with me, the Unwoke Cyberman, as we take a look at the next episode, The Unquiet Dead.
Would you like a jelly baby?